Hi and welcome back to my channel. Let's start making our tea bag ephemerals so we can use these in our creative junk journal. Okay, first we'll need to get our supplies ready. So you'll need scissors, a small plate where you can put some glue, a paintbrush, a ruler, some tea bags that are already prepared. Taking out these were expired from my cupboard. I took them out, emptied the tea, saved it in this jar right here so that I can mix it up and use it to dye papers. You'll need some old printed papers from old books, or mine were from old dictionaries, and I cut it to fit the tea bags. You need some little pictures that you might like on the inside or on top of the tea bags. Glue, of course, and glue stick. Doesn't matter which brand you use. And I use an old book right here so that I can put glue on, and also stamp and stamp rubber. Okay, let's make one together. Okay, I already prepared these, so all we have to do is take it out. I already have them all cut, folded. See, those are the strips, and what you do is fold it in half so that it could fit your tea bag. Cut off what extras you do not need. So that's what I already did. And so you're going to take your glue stick and you're going to glue them together. Let me move these out of the way. They're already dry. So you just need glue stick for this part, and just put some glue and then glue them together, and that will go inside. But before you put it inside, see how it has the different pictures. One of them I had glued on the outside of the tea bag. The other one was on the inside, on top of the book page. So I'm going to get the picture that I want, and this one's going to go on the book page. So I'm going to glue it on the book page, and before I put it into the tea bag, I'm going to distress it using my ink and just rub some ink on the edge. And I like this brown one, this Distress, Tim Holt Distress ink. And you just rub to your liking. And I kind of do it on the back side also. And you can kind of do it on the illustration also, but I'm going to leave mine. So just rub as much as you want or as little as you want. Then you're going to turn it around, get a tea bag, and the openings at the bottom, make sure it's the front, and then go ahead and put the picture inside. Okay, and what you're going to do now, once it's settled in there all the way up to the shoulder part of it, and it's snugged in there, then you're going to take some glue and put it on your little plate. It doesn't matter. It could be just Elmer's glue. I'm using craft glue, but it doesn't matter. And then you're going to take some water, and I have my sprayer with water. So I'm going to spray some water on it. And just spray a little bit, because you can always put some more if you need to. And then just mix it up. And so it's just a consistency of some glue and water. And then you're going to paint over the top of it. And when it dries, then you can see through it. And you don't really have to do the back. Just do the front, and then in the back, you really don't have to do it. You can leave it, or if you want to, you can also glue the back. And then this part where it says the T on top, the green part, you can leave it like that. Some people like it like that, and you can just distress it. Or you can cover it with the rest of your old book pages or whatever you'd like. And I saved some small scraps in here. So I'm just going to pick through my small scrap box and get some to cover it up, and just use your glue stick. Put some on the glue, put some on the tea bag part. Lay your book page down, and then cut off all the excess you don't need, being careful that see the string that's connected to the tea bag itself. Be sure not to cut that off. So carefully go around and just snip off the sides of it and shape it. And then you're going to do the same thing to the back side. Let's get rid of some of this scrap trash right there. Oops. Okay, so just put some glue on the back side and do the same thing. And if you want to put writings from the book pages, or you can put just a little picture, anything you'd like. I just like the old book pages. And being careful not to cut that string again, and just trim off all the way around it. And I like to save those little parts just in case. And then again, see my little scrap? I'm going to put everything in there. You never know when you'll need it. And then I'm going to ink all around. Again, giving it some dimension, and also sort of like it's old and vintage looking. And that's all you have to do. And see how neat it looks with the little ink on the side. And then I'm going to lay it aside for it to dry. And that's all you have to do. So I have already prepared the rest of these. Some I will glue the picture on the outside, and some will get the picture glued onto the inside. Okay, so this one I'm going to glue the dragonfly to the outside of it, because the dragonfly is light and pastel. It's like pastel color, so putting it on the inside, it might not show up. So I'm going to do the same thing, but this time the picture, the little illustration will be on the outside of the tea bag. And again, it's the same process. Glue, then ink all around it to make it look older than it is. These book pages are pretty old already, but I like the shading on the sides of them. And so you just tuck them in like you did the first one. And then I'm going to glue my dragonfly, this time on the tea bag itself. Okay, and again, I'm going to take my paintbrush and my glue mixture of glue and water and just brush it on there. Make making sure you have the edges and everything. And then again, you can decorate that little part right there where it tells you what kind of tea it is. So I'm going to do the same thing because I like covering it up. Some people like leaving it. That's up to you. And you can just distress it on the side with the ink. But let's cover this one also. So same process. Glue. Get your book page scraps or your picture and glue it on there. And cut off the excess on the sides. Trim it all off. Being careful again of the string. And if you happen to snip it off, all you have to do is glue it back on or put a little piece of tape before you glue on the back side, before you glue on the book cover for the back side. Here I realized that a little bit of the green is still showing, and that's okay, because once you trim it, you distress it, it's fine. When you're working in junk journals, you don't have to be, for it to be perfect, you don't have to be perfect. That's the fun part of it. And we'll let this one dry also. It doesn't take long to dry. And then after it's dry, then you can distress the tea bag itself. See how these are distressed? And then here's one way you could use it in your journal. This is just a small envelope journal that I made. And I'm going to show you how you can use it in your junk journal. So let's get one that I've already made. Where is it? That's not the one I want. Where's the flower one? There it is. Okay. So you can tuck it into the pocket. Okay, and let that dangle over. So cute. Or you can actually glue it down on a page, one of the pages, and glue both down. So you can make a side tuck, or you can just make the whole thing, glue down in there, or use it as a bookmark. But I like the side tuck idea, so I might go back and glue it. So let's try that. Let's make it a side tuck. So you just put glue on one side. And I'm going to use the glue stick and see if it'll hold it down. Because the tea bag is thin enough. But if not, you can go back in with a stronger glue. And then you can leave the other part dangling on the very top. And then just tuck, your journal cards in there. Cards that you can journal on the back with. I think I'm going to cut this tea bag out and glue it onto maybe a piece of scrapbooking paper and just make it like a journal card where you can journal on the back and write what you want. So Here's a card right there. See, just tuck it in, and you can either leave the tea cup like that and tuck it in, or you can glue, cut out the tea cup and then glue it onto the top of the journal page. But I'm going to go back and finish this up. So I'll have a bunch of them made, like in an assembly line. Just have them ready to tuck into the thing. I forgot to show you the part that at the very bottom, you can take it to your sewing machine and stitch it. And if you don't have a sewing machine, you can hand stitch it. Just some more added texture at the bottom, or just, it just makes it look finished to have that sewn at the bottom. See the stitching at the bottom? And then go back and ink everything, on the outside of it, around the tea bag. Just shade everything in and ink everything. And then, it gives it a polished, finished look instead of just leaving it. So I would go back and stitch everything after I'm done. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you so much for stopping by. Enjoy.